Sean O'Malley comes clean about career-stopping suspension. Just days before UFC 324 return with UFC 324 right around the corner, Sean O'Malley is back in the spotlight. But not just for what he plans to do inside the Octagon, in a surprising and brutally honest moment. The former UFC Bantamweight champion has opened up about the suspension that nearly destroyed his career 8 years ago, revealing details fans are now calling one of the most important admissions of his entire journey. "I'm not hiding from it anymore," O'Malley, known for his flashy style, fearless confidence, and massive fan base, has often been linked to his early career setback, but this time he didn't dodge it. Instead, he fully addressed the suspension, speaking candidly about how it impacted him at the time and how it shaped the fighter and person he eventually became. And the timing couldn't be crazier, because this isn't happening months before a fight. It's happening days before UFC 324 as he prepares to step back into the cage under the brightest lights. The suspension that stopped everything 8 years ago, O'Malley's rise was interrupted when he was hit with a suspension that paused his momentum and placed a question mark over his future. For a fighter who was building hype early, it was the kind of setback that can break confidence, destroy opportunities, change careers forever. But O'Malley says it did something else. It forced him to reflect, rebuild, and eventually return with a sharper mindset. A turning point that fueled the Suga era. O'Malley has always been polarizing. Some fans love him, others doubt him. But even critics admit one thing: his comeback story is real. According to O'Malley, the suspension became the moment that pushed him to take things more seriously, grow up, and focus on what mattered most: staying active, staying disciplined, and staying in position to win. Now, as he gets ready for UFC 324, he's not running from that chapter anymore. He's owning it. UFC 324 return. Pressure, spotlight, and unfinished business. O'Malley returning is already a major headline on its own. But adding this confession into the mix makes it feel even bigger, because it reminds everyone that this isn't just another fight. This is a fighter returning with history behind him and expectations in front of him. The UFC world will be watching closely to see whether this comeback is a fresh start or the continuation of a story that was never supposed to last this long. Why fans are calling it shocking? The shocking part isn't just the suspension itself. It's the fact that O'Malley, who has spent years building his image as untouchable and unbothered, is now publicly admitting he's made mistakes. He's learned from them. He's not proud of everything, but he refuses to be defined by it. And for a fighter who lives in the spotlight, that level of honesty is rare. Final take: Sean O'Malley isn't just coming back to fight at UFC 324. He's coming back with the weight of his past and the confidence to finally talk about it. Whether fans love him or hate him, one thing is clear: this return just got a whole lot more personal.